Hey guys, day number 2 of power yoga. So we're going to continue, we're going to sort of start from where we left off yesterday. So we're going to have, so I said power yoga, pretty vigorous kind of flow. Modify kind of anything that you need to do if you're sort of struggling with any of the poses. Remember just to adapt to them. When I say adapt, modify them. And then yeah, we'll kind of do them. The more you do these exercises, the better we're going to get. So we're going to flow pretty fast. But yeah, power yoga, so let's do it. Let's get straight into it. We're going to do a quick warm up. And then we're going to start with our flow. So we're going to start with what we call child's pose. So back, leaning right all the way back. And then we're just going to lean forward into a modified plank or an up dog and just kind of roll those hips out. And then just back and forth. So like I said, power yoga, we want to make sure it flows. We want to make sure we go through the flows, as I said, fast. We're not going to sort of hold the poses for very long. Just keep going back and forth. But yeah, my favourite kind of yoga is power yoga. So 7 days, this is day 2. But just an awesome way to learn if you can do them. Keep doing them. As I said, I kind of incorporate a bit of yoga, not necessarily power yoga every day, but try and do it each day and just kind of reap the rewards, even if it's only like a 10-minute flow. Okay, we're going to go from here. We're going to go into a plank. We've been here before, day 1, and just sort of rock it back and forth. So what we do is full body poses. So we're working all the body, but we're going to warm up that core. We're going to use those muscles that we don't normally use to really balance ourselves. So back and forth, back and forth. We'll do 3 more. 1, 2. Doesn't take much to get warmed up where I am. It is hot. 3, and then we're going to come back. We're going to walk our hands back, keep our legs straight, and we're going to do what we call plank walkout. So when we get to here, we're going to forward fold. We're going to drop the chin a little, and then we're going to rise up. What we did that first day, roll out the shoulders. Roll out the shoulders. My son's been complaining of being sore in his chest from, I think he's been crouched down on his PlayStation too much. So open up, I'm telling him to open up the shoulders as much as we can every day. So down, tuck the chin down, legs straight, and then walk it back out to that plank. And then again, rock it back and forth. So right before we come right on our toes, using all of our muscles in our arms, shoulders, back, squeeze the abs, and then walk the hands back, stretch out the hamstrings, drop the chin a little so you just kind of relax, and then slowly come up. We'll just stretch out that spine. So we open, and then those magic shoulder rolls, down, up and back. It's a good habit to get into. Might look a bit silly when you're doing it out in public, but hey, down, and we'll do 1 more plank walkout, and then we're going to come from a plank where we were here. We're going to tuck those toes. We're going to come into a down dog. So we're going to push our head back towards our knees and really take in 3 deep breaths. We'll pedal those legs a little, or those calves. We'll do 1 at a time. Stretch. Now some of these poses are going to be a little bit more difficult, but as I said, just adapt. When I say adapt, you don't have to do the full pose. We're going to modify the pose. We can go back and forth. For example, we're going to go down dog to plank and just back and forth. So you can just stay in that down dog, or we're going to do 3 more of these. Back plank. 1, 2, 3, and on that 3rd one, we're going to lower down slow, lower down, all the way down, and then from there we're going to come into a cobra. So just take our hands back a little, about shoulder height back, and we're going to lift up. We can roll it out a little, cobra, and then back down. From there, tuck the toes, back to down dog. And from here, we're going to go down dog to what we call a hover, which is basically a push-up. So we're going to go down into a plank, into a push-up pose, and then straight back to down dog. Or, as I said, modify, stay in the down dog, or go to a down dog to plank, or plank to hover. Just hover off that ground. Strength, push back up. Okay, we're going to do 3 more. So either hold that down dog, or forward, hover, 1, up, back. Use your breath. Forward, full body strength. Down, 2. And relax. 1 more, forward. Breath, down, hover, and then back up. Excellent. Now let's take a bit of pressure off those wrists. Let's walk the hands back up. And then come into that forward fold, and then just slowly come up. Slowly come up. And shoulder rolls. Okay, from here, we're going to go into our first flow. We're going to go into a low lunge. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to take left foot forward, right knee down, and we're in a low lunge. So I want you to come back, hinge back. So we're going to real stretch in that right hip flexor. So we're going to hinge back, breathe in, and then stretch that hip flexor. Relax, stretch on the exhale. 1 more. And then from here, we're going to bring the arms, both arms down, and we're going to come forward, and we're really going to hinge forward. So we're going to put our weight into our left foot in what we call lizard pose. And we can, from there, roll that right side of our body over and roll it back and forward. So we get a really good release. We can push down. You can take the hand a bit further out. So we get a really good release in that right glute. And then when we come back on the other side, we can roll onto the side of that foot and get a release in that left glute. So back and forth. 1, 1. And then from here, we're going to go back to a plank. Forward, and we're going to go for a vinyassa flow. So we're going to come down all the way to the ground. We're going to take arms and legs out. And we're going to do what we call pull the strap. So our legs, our arms are together. Now, when I say we're going to lift up, both legs and arms up, and we're going to pull back. Pull back, extend the legs out. Pull forward, legs go back in. Back, forward. 1 more time, back, legs out, hold, and forward. Okay, back to plank. Back to down dog. And we're going to walk it back. Forward fold, relax, and then slowly come up. 2 shoulder rolls at the top. And then we're going to go right foot forward. So right foot forward, low lunge, left knee down. And we're going to go into that low lunge. So arms up, breathe in, push forward, stretch that hip flexor on the left side. So breathe in, exhale. And then from there, both hands forward to the left hand of our right foot. And we're going to extend back, and we're going to roll, like I said, over onto that left side. And then roll a little bit onto that right side. So take that right knee out, roll back. Oh, that's a good stretch. Good stretch. Forward. 1 more time. Left. Right. Then we're going to come back to a plank. Push forward, lower down. And then we're going to, arms and legs out, we're going to pull those straps 3 more times. So we're going to lift up, and then pull back. Legs out when we come back. Forward, 1. 2 on the exhale. Forward. 3, hold. Excellent. Forward and down. We're going to go back to plank. And this time we're going to go back to down dog. And we're going to just sort of pedal those legs a little. we're going to go into that next flow. So we're going to go into a full lunge now. So we're going to go right leg up, three-legged dog, hinge it forward. Now here's where we were yesterday on that day one. We're going to come up full lunge. And then from here, we're going to go into what we call a half Russian. So we're going to come forward, and we're going to grab the outside of our left foot. Now, if that's a little bit too difficult, you might just want to grab out and hold on this side under your, just above the knee, and we'll just hold it out. If we want to go to the half Russian, I'm going to just face forward, we're going to lift up. We're going to grab the outside of the foot, and we're going to extend out. I'm just going to face the camera, I'm going to face you while I do it so I can show you exactly how it works, or we're going to hold that pose. Okay. From there, we're back, full lunge. Come back to down dog. I'm going to go on the other side. So this time we're going to get the left leg up. So on that three-legged dog, we want to extend that leg up. We want to keep that right heel down, or push it down. Come forward, get our balance, full lunge. And then we're going to come into our half Russian on this side. So we're going to weight in the left leg, come forward, and half Russian. Shocking accent, but hey, not a bad half Russian. Okay, relax, back to full lunge, lift up, and then go through the flow. So we're going to go through that flow again. And again, it's the same, modify. Come to up dog. So just lift up, squeeze the glutes, shoulders back, and then back to down dog. So let's go through that pose again. Right leg up, right leg forward, full lunge. And then from here, we're going to go half Russian. And I'm going to turn around and face you again for this one. So we're going to go into this pose, holding your leg out, or we're going to grab the outside of the foot, and we're going to work at this balance pose. Half Russian. So something, again, I could never do this. So practice, practice, practice. Work on that core, work on your technique. Come back to lunge. Go through the flow. Forward, down, we are power yoga. Up dog, tuck the toes, down dog. Left leg up, full lunge. So up, and then half Russian. So forward, get your balance, outside of the foot, and then hold for 3 breaths. Excellent. Back to lunge. I'm going to continue to flow. So lunge, forward, through the flow, down, up dog. Excellent. So next flow, we're going to come back to down dog. We're going to take our right leg up this time, and this time we're going to open up our hip. So we're going to bend the right knee so it opens up. So we get that really good release in that right hip. And from here, we're going to go into what we call a wild thing. So we're going to come right over, take our foot down, and we're going to extend up and over. So my left leg straight, my right leg is back behind its bent, and my right arm is over my ear. So wild thing. One more breath. From here, back to three-legged dog. And then from there, take it through your flow. Down, up dog. Stretch side to side. Back to down dog. We'll take it through on the other side. So the left leg up. Open the hip. So I can open up and get some release. Now we can either hold that, or wild thing, bring that left leg over. Take the weight in the right arm and extend left arm over. Straighten my left leg, my right leg straight, my arm is extended. I'm working pretty much every muscle in my body here, over, and I should say so are you, and then back to three-legged dog, and then forward into a plank, lower down. Take a breath, relax, up dog, squeeze the glutes, roll it side to side, okay, tuck the toes. From here, we're going to go back. We might start on our left side. We're going to get the left leg up, left leg forward. Now, like we did yesterday, we're going to go warrior pose. So I want you to turn that right foot out. My right foot is now facing the camera. Same pose as a full crescent lunge, with my right foot is out and up. So warrior one. And from here, we're going to go into a warrior three. So we're going to put all of our weight into my left foot. And I'm just going to do a prayer warrior three. So we're going to come up, and we're going to balance, get that back leg straight. So full balance to straight that left leg. I'm shaking a little. One more breath. We'll take it back to warrior one. Warrior one. And then we're just going to do an extended warrior. So left elbow, left knee, body straight, and extend. This knee, we don't want it to go past the ankle, we just want to stretch the top half of our body over. Straighten the right leg. Full extend. And then down, back to plank. You guessed it, through the flow. Up dog, we'll do the other side. So down dog, right leg up, tall. Tall, forward, lunge, turn the left leg out, and we are warrior one. So again, that body, we want to twist it, I know, we want to face the front, and keep that left leg facing out, up, warrior one. And then from here, weight's going to go on the right leg, and we're going to come up into warrior three. Excellent, I can shake. And I can tell you if you're shaking, that means it's working, you're building it up those core muscles. Straighten. Down, back to warrior one. And let's take it back to down dog. And then take it through our flow. So forward, plank, lower, up dog, roll it side to side. Then we're going to come up. We're going to walk our hands back again. Slowly come up. Now we're just going to face the camera, so we're going to go into what we call a catcher's squat. So we're going to get feet about hip width apart, feet are pointing out about 45 degrees, and we're just going to come down into a catcher's squat. So we're going to slowly, hands on the knees first, hands together, and we're going to lower down. We're going to try and sink that tailbone. Then we're going to dig the elbows in and open up those hips, and we're going to rock it side to side. Oh, it is hot. It is hot. Rocking it side to side to really work the groins. Yeah, build up those ankles. And then from here, we're going to take it into side lunges, just back and forth. So I'm just going to go my left leg out, side lunge, really kind of stretch it. And then I'm going to rock it over to the other side. So we're just going side lunge, side to side. We're not going to hold it, we're just going to rock it back and forth. So we can sort of rock it over. So you can see here we're going to sort of build ourselves up to more and more doing these side lunges. But from here today, we just want to rock it. If not, we can hold that catcher squat. Okay, one more time over. Now just come into a wide-legged forward fold. Grab the opposite arms. Or we can sort of put our hands on the ground and then exhale and really drop the chin. Because our next move is one that we did yesterday. So side to side, we're just going to come up slowly. I'm just going to do two each side, shoulder rolls first, but we're going to do half moons. So we're going to go weight in the left leg, over, So we're going to bring that right leg up 90 degrees. Left hand goes to the ground. Now lift that right leg up. And then back down. Oh, it's pretty hard landing. And then we're going to go the other side. So we're going to go to each side. So across. So we're really working balance. Building those core muscles. Building the balance in the legs. Working the flexibility in the hammies. Over. One more time this side. Over. And then one more time. Whoop. One more time. Over. Okay, and then from here, guys, we're going to finish in our down dog. The down dog squeeze. So we're going to come to the back of our mat. We're going to slowly come down, walk it out, do a down dog, and we're going to finish downward walks, downward dog, down dog walks. But from here, I want you to get both feet at the back together, and I want you just to sway to the left, and then sway to the right. So I call these down dog sways. Incredible stretch for that lower back and glutes area. But right up sides. Absolutely awesome stretch. So we're going to finish here again for day 2. One more, we're going to come down to our knees and finish with this, one of my all-time favourites, arms out, just windshields. So we're going to take legs, knees, side to side. So we'll finish here, guys, day 2. Power yoga. Stay tuned, we will do more and more. As I said, there's 7 days of power yoga, and you can build them, you can do them, you can repeat them. So yeah, I'll see you back here for day 3.